Hello, everybody. I am back again. We have another Vivian Lethorine filing, and it is also on behalf of Britney. It's also on behalf of Jamie. This is from Britney Law Army Backup's Instagram account. I'm just going to do this because I don't want to pay for the document if it's like up here for free. So, okay. So this one is called James P. Spears petition for instructions and order investigating issues and claims raised by Britney at the June 23rd hearing. Okay, so again, this is not a petition to terminate. This is only what it says. It's a petition. And what they're asking the judge for, based on this title, I've never actually seen a document that was titled this, but seems like what they're asking the judge for, what they're going to be asking the judge for, is going to be the ability to conduct an investigation, a formal investigation into the claims that Britney made. Okay, well, that's kind of silly, considering like most of them pertain to Jamie, but again, like not really, right? Because it's like if he thinks that she lied about some things, maybe he wants to do an investigation to make sure, to clear his name or something. Okay, so let's go to the next picture. Oh boy. Okay, so what do we have here? Jamie, let's put the phone a little closer. Jamie, as a conservator of the state of the person, presents this petition for instructions. Okay, whatever. Okay, so the introduction says, the conservatee, Britney Jean Spears, asked the court to set a status hearing to directly address the court. The court granted the request and set a status hearing for June 23rd, 2021. Britney appeared by telephone on June 23rd and provided lengthy testimony regarding the conservatorship and certain challenges she was facing. In the process, Britney made a number of serious allegations regarding how she was being treated during the conservatorship and raised serious concerns about her ongoing care. Okay, honestly, y'all, okay, listen. Yes, she did, and yes, that's true, but, like, I just feel like the way that where this is about to go, I'm foreshadowing here, I feel like the way that this is about to go is that they're about to say that they didn't know about any of these things, which is complete and total utter BS, but we'll see what they actually say. So, serious allegations and raise serious concerns. Raise serious concerns with the public. I don't know if they, maybe the serious concerns that were raised for Jamie and his team were that they might be about to get found out for their, potential crimes. I don't know what they've been doing, but it hasn't been completely over the table if anything that Britney Spears said was true. Following Britney's testimony and brief recess, she expressed sadness. Jamie, through Vivian, his lawyer, expressed sadness to hear that Britney was suffering. Sorry, this is annoying. I don't know how to hold this. I literally had to lay down. Sorry, y'all. I literally had to lay down because I'm so stressed out about all this stuff. Okay, not stressed, but just anxious and having anxiety about the fact that a petition to terminate might be coming out today. Okay, so number 2, having had the opportunity to consider, what in the hell? Sorry, y'all. Having had the opportunity to consider Britney's testimony, Jamie requests instructions and an order from the court to investigate the veracity, meaning the truth, of those allegations and claims made by Britney. Given the nature of the allegations and claims, it is critical that the court confirm whether or not Ms. Spears' testimony was accurate in order to determine what corrective actions, if any, need to be taken. So basically they're saying we need to find out if what she said was a lie, because then we're going to need to come out and call her a liar, right? That's what they're saying. Corrective actions, that means whatever. I don't know what a corrective action would be. Maybe they're going to sue her for defamation. Who knows? They better not. Because if they do, she'll get to request discovery to show that what she's saying is true. So I guarantee you one thing, they do not want to sue Britney Spears, because she will be able to go in a court of law and bring all out everything that they did and said all these years. It's also imperative for the proper functioning of the conservatorship proceedings, as if that has been properly functioning. Y'all are laughable. That all parties be provided a full and fair opportunity to respond to allegations and claims. Yeah, let's give these abusers a full and fair chance after they've locked her up in a center and want to come out and act like she's crazy. They've been lying to the media, coming out and saying everything they want to, locking her up in institutions according to her, doing things that would constitute sex trafficking according to her. And so, I mean, yeah, sure, you want a full, fair opportunity to respond. Well, go to TMZ, toothless bitch. Okay. Factual background. Mr. Spears was first appointed as temporary co-conservator of the estate. Exactly, Anna. The state of California doesn't give her a fair chance. Danae said, I truly appreciate your commentary between each sentence. This is how I read legit every article about this shit show. Okay, anyway. Mr. Spears was first appointed temporary co-conservator, to serve with Andrew Wallet, and he was appointed conservator of the person, February 1st, 2008. Remember, that's when they lied to the court under penalty of perjury and said that Britney had dementia. That's when they presented fraudulent and false, misleading court documents to the court and said Britney had dementia on this day. These same lawyers, the same people talking here, I don't know if it's the same lawyers, but it was the same law firm, and Vivian did. And it had a big old, or maybe actually, you know what? That one might have been Gerald and Geraldine. I don't want to call anybody a liar if they didn't. But however, Jamie and his lawyers lied to the court February 1st, 2008, whenever they said Britney had dementia. Okay, but that was the day he was appointed temporary co-conservator based on that lie. Also based on the fact that Britney was not at the hearing and she was not allowed to hire a lawyer and she had no opportunity to defend herself. She tried to hire a lawyer and he got kicked out of the courtroom, but that's neither here nor there. For over 13 years, Jamie has worked tirelessly. Well, clearly that man weighs about 115 pounds at this point, to manage and protect Miss Spears and her estate, and by extension to protect his daughter's well-being. Well, according to Britney, he liked it so much, 100,000%, that he allowed her to be drugged on lithium. He knew what was going on, according to Britney. He loved that he was able to exercise his control and power over someone as powerful as her. And so it would seem, according to Britney, that she disagrees with this. Britney herself disagrees that Jamie has worked to protect her well-being. So who am I going to believe? The person accused of abuse, or the abuse victim who finally came out and called it out, and we have evidence to show that he actually also abused perhaps Britney's kid. That's why he has that restraining order. I don't know. Number 4, on March 5th, 2019, the court accepted the resignation of Andrew Wallet and confirmed Jamie as the sole conservator of Britney's estate. On September 9th, Jody Montgomery, I think this was around about the time that Jamie did get that restraining order, where both of his grandchildren have a 3-year restraining order against him for physical assault and domestic violence. So around that time, Jody P. Montgomery stepped in, perhaps at the request of Sam Ingham, perhaps Lou, perhaps who knows who, right? Could have been Jamie himself. But she was appointed as a temporary conservator of the person at Jamie's request. Letters of temporary conservatorship were issued on November 10th, 2020, 2 days or 3 days before Bessemer Trust was, on November 10th, 2020, which was a few days before that Stonebridge Panama account was opened, a court appointed Bessemer Trust co-conservator of Britney's estate. As of the filing of this petition, so as of June 30th or whatever, the court has not signed the order appointing Bessemer Trust. And this is what I have been... These court documents are literally the ammo to fire back at Team Con. The public needs to be made aware of all of them. Exactly, Charlie the Unicorn, which is exactly why I started this whole entire account, was to read these documents out loud, just tell people kind of what they say, because the public should know. You can't make the case Jamie forced treatment on her unless he conspired with a provider. Yeah, DocStat. I'm not making the case that he forced treatment on her necessarily. I think it is possible. But I do think that he conspired with a provider. Now, that's just my own opinion. I don't know anything more than anybody else. I'm just a person sitting on my couch. But I think the argument is the conservators and the managers. And Britney said her therapist said he had gotten 1 million calls that said she was not being cooperative. She wasn't taking her medicine. She wasn't doing all this stuff. And then the next day, a couple days later, she was put on lithium. And so to me, that does indicate that everyone did conspire to drug Britney. But he's dead now. So I don't know if they're going to take away what they're going to do with that. Okay, so right after that Panama account, right before that Panama account was open, the court appointed Bessemer Trust as co-conservator of Britney's estate. However, the court has not yet signed that order, so they're not fully appointed yet. At a hearing on April 27th, Britney sought through Sam Ingham to have a status hearing to address the court directly. Right? Y'all remember that? The subsequent status happened June 23rd. At the status hearing, Britney appeared by telephone and provided testimony to the court. Petition for instruction. The California Probate Code, Section 2403, provides, upon petition of the guardian or conservator, the court may authorize and instruct the guardian or conservator or approve and confirm the acts of the guardian or conservator in the administration, management, investment, disposition, care, protection, operation, or preservation of the estate, or in the incurring payment of costs, fees, or expenses in connection therewith. Okay. Basically, that's just them reciting the code that basically says the guardian or the conservator can petition the court to instruct them to do certain things, right? And that's what they're trying to do here. Testimony provided by Britney on June 23rd covered a wide variety of issues involving both the conservatorship of the person and the estate, including but not limited to serious allegations regarding forced labor, forced medical treatment and therapy, improper medical care, and limitations on personal rights, to name a few. Well, guess what? All of y'all have been excited to collect millions and millions and millions of dollars for the last 13 years on exactly the limitation of her personal rights. The whole fucking reason y'all have a paycheck at all is because she got her rights taken away when you lied to a court and said she had dementia. So, you worrying about her personal rights at this point? Baby, you haven't been worried about her personal rights for the last 13 years. But it's only whenever you get implicated. It's only whenever you get brought into the thing that you're worrying about limitations on personal rights. It's not a fucking allegation that her personal rights are limited. It is a function of the law. It is a function of statute that her rights on personal rights are limited. So y'all worried about y'all should have just backspace that right off the screen, because you look dumb and you look hypocritical. Mr. Spears, Jamie, believes it's important for integrity of the conservatorship proceedings and in the best interest of Britney for the court to order an investigation into the issues and claims raised by the conservatee at the June 23rd hearing. Now, what they're about to do is my foreshadowing. My foreshadowing is what they're about to do on this next page. I have not read it. Is going to be Jamie deserves the right to defend himself against these allegations. Or they're going to say, no, sorry, rewind. What they just said was Jamie deserves the right to defend himself against those allegations. But on the next page, they're going to be like, and we need to make sure that none of the things that Britney said are true about Jody, because then Jody shouldn't be the conservator and all this shit, right? They're going to act like it's about Jody. But really, this whole thing, in my opinion, my non-legal, just person sitting on my couch opinion, is it really is Jamie trying to cover his ass because he's embarrassed that Britney called him out, and he's going to win Worst Father of the Entire Century award. Okay. Jamie believes it is important for the integrity of the conservatorship proceedings. Like, he gives a fuck about conservatorship proceedings integrity. Please. Does he have integrity of anything? Does he even have integrity of matching his shorts to his baseball cap? Does he have integrity in anything? I've never seen Jamie Spears exhibiting integrity. I've only ever seen him being abusive on paparazzi cameras, cussing people out, and allegedly and seemingly and apparently stealing money. So I really don't think he has integrity, but that's just my opinion. Who am I? I could be wrong. He believes it's important for the integrity of the conservatorship proceedings and in the best interest of Britney for the court to order an investigation into the issues and claims raised by Britney on 23rd. Now, as much as I dislike these people, I do agree there should be an investigation into those issues. That should have been already ordered by the judge, an investigation into the issues. Okay. Where's the next one? Oh no, is there no more? Okay, hold on. 1, 2. Is that it? Okay, hold on. I think someone sent this to me. 1 second. Someone texted this to me, so I'm trying to pull it up here. Oh no. Oh, it's just the first one? Okay, hold on. Sorry, y'all. Okay, here we go. It might just only be these. Okay, here we go. Okay. So what we had just read, investigation into the issues, which I agree should happen, about Britney's comments from June 23rd. Status hearing. Either the allegations will be shown to be true, in which case, corrective action must be taken, meaning getting rid of the conservators or suing people or whatever, or they will be shown to be false, in which case the conservatorship can continue its course. It is not acceptable for the conservators or the court to do nothing in response to Britney's testimony. So I agree with this part. It is not acceptable for them to do nothing. I think that the thing they should do is just say, like, okay, let's let Britney out of this conservatorship because she clearly demonstrated that she can write a whole essay and read it to the court. She has made millions and millions and hundreds of millions of dollars in the conservatorship. She has supported her entire family. She has shown that she can be, a good mother to her children. She has shown that she knows what's going on, and let's just let her out of this conservatorship. If she, the conservatorship does not need to continue its course in any conceivable way. It needs to be absolutely 100% without any question, beyond any shadow of a doubt, terminated. It is not acceptable for the conservators of the court or the court to do nothing in response to her testimony. So that is true. Anyway, so that's that for that one. Again, I really do think I'm going to be making like a lot of videos over the next a few days, so I'm not going to stay on this one for long. I just want these to be short and not too long because I want people to be able to run through them. You love my poor Jamie voice. But I think this conservatorship is going to end. I think it's going to end pretty soon. Like, I would say, like, I don't see it going on longer than like 1 year, which is not pretty soon, but 6 months ago, we were saying it could be 2 more years, 3 more years. Like, I think it'll end within 1 year. And that's, like, the maximum. I don't know anything. Like, who knows? You can never predict how long stuff takes. But this is basically what this says. So, today we've gotten 2 filings. The 2 filings we got were a petition to have the court, let them do an investigation. And we also had an opposition to Jody being Britney's permanent, conservator. What's interesting is it seems like they're saying like, oh, we should not put, Jody in at all based on what Britney said. But it's like, do you believe Britney or do you not believe Britney? I don't know. Anyway, okay. So, I did want to make one correction from my last video. The last video I said that they were requesting that Jody come and appear for a testimony hearing. It's actually that I think they're requesting Britney to come and appear, not Jody. So I wanted to make that correction. I know Starlight Spectrum. I also wish I were her lawyer because she would be definitely allowed to use her voice. She would be allowed to say whatever she wanted, and I would be amplifying that for her. Whatever she wanted the media and anybody to know, baby, I would be telling. All this secret, hush shit needs to be done. It needs to be over. It needs to be finished. Britney said, I do not want this to be a hush family secret. I want to interview with the public. I want to interview with the press. I want to talk to the media. And that's exactly, I would be being a Gloria Allred on that thing. We would be having press conferences, me and my client. Oh, we would be going out. So y'all better hope and pray that, y'all Team Con better hope and pray I never become her lawyer, because not only am I smarter than them and have more integrity than them, I would actually allow my client to say what her truth is, and I would not try to silence her. Anyway, I probably won't ever be Britney's lawyer, but that would be really cute and fun to think about. But I will keep fighting for Britney's freedom until she is free. And then I will keep fighting for Britney's justice until she gets justice. If she wants to sue her family, the state of California, whatever, I will keep on fighting. Because you know what? Yeah, unfortunately, they wouldn't pick y'all as lawyers because you have decency and a brain. I know, exactly. Okay, y'all, I will get in Louisiana on them. I know, I do. My accent comes out. Okay, I will talk to y'all later. Probably another thing will be filed soon. Maybe the next one will be like from the pool, because I am getting very overheated here in this house, stressing about this. But I'm so happy that we're all going through this stress together. And I'm so happy that I'm not like reading this to my own self and stressing on my own. So we are stronger together, and we are honestly, truly a force to be reckoned with. And facts ain't defamation. Talk to y'all soon.